Hello, lovely people. Here, Michał Kaligrix from Tantra Movement University. Today, I would like to give some of the teachings for my lovely students, for the teachers. It's going to be about to not to go into so-called guru trap. So yes, when we become teachers, like our ego is growing. And yes, in Tantra we recognize the unhealthy ego and healthy ego. So yes, healthy ego, it's what goes align with the love for the your partner, especially, but also for the humanity, for the others, for animals, nature, our planet. It's not against, so it's not love here myself and me, eventually my family only, and greed, and I go on the death bodies to the target, what is like, I don't know, feeding my families, what brings a lot of yes, not best things in the planet. Yes, this nature of greediness, of selfishness, either is for just yourself, or your even either is for your family or for your nation, for your race. It's always selfish, and it separates from the others, and it doesn't actually feed your real love. It's an illusion, it's not love. So yes, we, like you as a teacher, be this healthy, like like the great teachers, Buddha, Jesus. They were supporting the humanity, they were gave even their life to the people. And so yes, this what it is being Tantra teacher, to give yourself to the people, to not hey, want to take from them, but to give, to be with your healthy ego, with healthy ego, supporting the humanity, supporting your partner, supporting the nature, not the with the unhealthy ego, what is just me, my greed, and whatever it means, I need to take care just for myself. Yeah. So yes, what it has to do with the lecture today, it's like the guru trap. It's the trap where you are growing spiritually, on your wisdom, on your love level, or you have many techniques, and that you don't become the like the guy who feels he's much better than the others, who stuck up his nose. And so I explain it on the drawing. That's why we have this like like when you grow, imagine that you are going on the top of the mountain. Yes. And then you have to realize that at the top of the mountain you can have a very beautiful view, you can see much more, you have like the eagle view, so you can see things in the bigger picture, so you see much more than people who maybe are just here and just here. So you can tell them, hey, don't go that way, because that way it's wrong. I can see from the top that here is some blockage, and so you can advise them better, but you have to realize they are just human beings like you, and they are just on the path to their happiness, to their unconditional love, to their enlightenment, whatever you choose. And but you, that you reach already there, you are not better being. You should not treat them as a worse category people or whatever. They are just as you. Remember yourself being there. You also maybe didn't knew this way. So with all your compassion and love, give them the advice, but also realize yes, that sometimes they can have better perspective from the down, they can see things what you don't see. So let them guide you sometimes. Don't be smart ass that, yeah, oh, you are tantra teacher, so you can teach everything and you know always better. No, if someone is coming to your community and know how to um, make fruit salad much better than you, because he specialized in it, he choose to be in this point of the life, and so let them do it, let them teach you actually to be also to relate to that level of the consciousness, to be human being, to not to just stay on the top, but also be able. Being tantric is being liberation. It's being free from so being free, it means I can operate on that level, but I can operate on that level. This that I grow, it doesn't mean that I always stay in the unconditional love 100%, and so I can be sometimes animal and go into my whenever situation needs it. Yes, and maybe sometimes this is the best thing to be loving yourself, to be loving your partner, loving your community, loving it all. So yes, remember that when you are climbing on the top there is just very little place, and not everyone would like to climb with you on the top. So people can stay there, love them for that they are, and accept them for that they are, and enjoy that you can guide them with the view from the top, what have a bigger perspective, what have better landscape. You can inspire them. Hey, come sit with me, sit with me. Remember that here, the mountain, the top of the mountain, it's have a much smaller surface than the landscape here. Yes, it's a small, it's like top of the pyramid, it's little space, it's just space for you and maybe your partner, but you can choose the mountain what it's like, the Table Mountain in Australia, that the top is flat and you can invite all your friends, and that's what means being tantric. Take as many people, your ark Noah have no limitation for just one couple of each species. You can take as many, and as many you take, then bigger community you grow together with them. That's why we teach you to teach more people, to share this wisdom, to share that love unconditionally, because you know what, unconditional love does have no condition, it have no limits. It will source to you all the time. As more you give, as more you receive. And so never look down on the people wherever they are. Be friendly to every person, to your neighbor who maybe doesn't live so consciously, but you know, when you are smiling to him, when you are nice and friendly, you know, there is connection, and from this connection one day he can ask you the question, hey, you know, I heard you guiding the couples to make them happy, could you give me advice, we have this problem with my wife. And then, you know, but if you look down at him, if you just mistreat them or see them as some lower category person, believe me, you are this lower category person who look down on people. You putting yourself into this energy. So don't go into the guru trap. Remember, if you are on the mountain, there are very little people who will understand your perspective. You cannot force your perspective. You can inspire them by showing them maybe a picture, giving them experience, a little bit taste of what is there, and or giving them full experience. Take them, hey, look, this is what I mean. This is what the tantric love making mean. If you give them experience, yes, they may choose, but you cannot force them. And be yes, gentle. That yes, maybe there is little space on that mountain, people are not ready to be in this consciousness attitude. It's okay. We are living on the planet Earth. Maybe you aspire to be higher to the heaven, closer, but not everybody has to. And you have to love them for that they are, as you love yourself for that you are. Yes, and in that way you can live in the harmony and inspire people. Don't push people into realizing, understanding something. Inspire them, give them like, hey, rewards, like, hey, you like to become teacher. Yes, it's a lovely work, but yes, sometimes have traps and so yes, that's what I wanted to share. Thank you very much for your attention. I wish it inspire you one way or another, not only teachers but also the others, and not only the tantra teachers but also the other teachers. Don't be guru. Empower people to find their guru within themselves and empower themselves. Yes, find the master within yourself. That's the tantra movement, what it's about. Aho, sharing love. Thank you very much for your attention.